Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be doing a quick roundup of all confirmed dinos from ARK 2 that we know so far in 2022. Now obviously this may change as time does go on guys, because they may announce more dinos. There's some big events coming up. Of course we've got the Xbox and Bethesda showcase coming up in June, which hopefully might have some more ARK 2 stuff, but we're going to be going through everything that we know so far for this game. I cannot wait for ARK 2. It has been a long time since it was first announced, so we are all waiting for that big release date and lots more, maybe even another game, maybe a gameplay trailer, not another one, but a gameplay trailer would be absolutely awesome as well. Now, if you guys are excited for ARK 2, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, as it really does support me so much, and we're going to be getting straight in with the video. Now, if you haven't seen this yet, just about a month ago, Wildcard did have a tiny 2-second clip, which was at the State of Unreal live stream, which was a little bit disappointing for ARK players, because in the community, we all expected that was where we were going to get the release date. That's where we were going to be getting a little bit more gameplay and stuff from ARK 2, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. We only got this picture and then obviously a tiny 2-second head movement from the T-Rex. But starting off with obviously one of the first confirmed dinos coming to ARK 2, it's one we've known about for years and years and years. Well, it's not been years and years and years, but it's one we've known about for a long time. It is the updated T-Rex. Now obviously this is different to the one that is seen in ARK 1. So one of the main differences we've seen so far is how it has got feathers and like sort of hair coming off of it, which has been seen to be a variant. It's not a confirmed fact, if I'm correct, because I'm no special scientist of knowing anything loads and loads about dinosaurs, but what I do know is they said there was different variants of T-Rexes, and they actually did say that T-Rex just had feathers, the only variant of T-Rex. But anyway, I'm not going to go too much into the scientific knowledge because I am not strong in that category, but that's what Wildcard have decided to go for with this game. I don't know if that means there are going to be, there has been rumors that there could potentially be different T-Rex variants in ARK 2, but we'll see what happens with that moving on. I do think that this one that is confirmed so far looks absolutely awesome, and I cannot wait to see a lot more of that further as we get more gameplay. So the next one coming up, we have just gone for the Pteranodons. Now these are obviously in ARK 1. They do look very different in ARK 2. They look kind of mutated for some reason, not in a bad way, but they just have they kind of give you that Avatar vibe in a way. As you can see, just over where Vin Diesel is standing, you can see the Pteranodons. This is from the trailer. And what's quite cool about them is that they have those the pattern down the wing of the Pteranodon looks really awesome. So it'd be interesting to see how they play a part in this game. If Vin Diesel was walking up to them and they sort of flew away, don't think that means they're going to be more aggressive in ARK 2. It looks, by the looks of things, they're just going to be standard like the ones before, but it'd be nice to see if they've had a little bit of a buff. I do still think that the normal Pteranodon has been very overpowered and very useful in ARK 1 over the years anyway, so that'll be interesting. Now, one of the next ones, well, actually, no, we'll talk about that one afterwards because it's the most controversial thing in the community right now to do with different dinos coming to the game. So on this, they do show us, we still can't work out right now if this is the end of some dinos coming to ARK 2 or whether these are some dinos that will be returning in ARK 2. As you can see on this in the trailer, you can see a Bronto at the top left. Below that, you can see a Trike, and below that, you can see a Parasaur. At the top right, you can see a Stego, and just below that, you can see 2 T-Rexes, one small one, and then one larger one right there. The one obviously in the middle, you can see the HLNA, which, if you've actually, and one I've actually missed there, you can see a Quet at the top too. In the very top corner, left corner, you can see the Quets. And then obviously right down the middle is the Obelisk and then the HLNA. Obviously, if you finish Genesis Part 2, then you know what happens there. And on the right side, you can see some sort of space like thing. It looks like the HLNA is on there as well, with a bunch of hands reaching up, which have the implants. So I'm not 100% too sure what card we're expecting from there, but obviously they are the dinos so far that we know were on this. But we don't know whether these are confirmed for the next game. We don't know. Obviously, we know there's a Rex coming. We don't know if they're looking at this as what it used to be, you know, before the days of ARK 2. You never know, but I suppose we'll find out about that later. Now, the last one I've got is not obviously the best quality possible because it is from the trailer, but as you can see in the distance over there is Brachiosaurus. Now, I have already said in many videos before that I think the Brachiosaurus is pretty much, for me, that is 95% guaranteed to be a Brachiosaurus. If I'm wrong, then I'm very sorry, but the community's been talking about it, and obviously, looking at that, that does not look like anything but the Brachiosaurus to me. You know, it's been rumored to come to ARK Survival Evolved 1 for a very long time. They had a skin when the archaeology event came out, and in the background, you don't see any Brontos looking like that. You don't see any. That is, for me, that is a Brachiosaurus. I know I said I'm not going into my dinosaur science knowledge, but I know a Brachiosaurus when I see one. So I'm pretty much, I could be as confident as to say that I'm 97% sure that the Brachiosaurus will be in ARK 2. I know someone's probably going to clip that, and then when ARK 2 gets released and the Brachiosaurus doesn't come to the game, then I am going to get really badly clipped out of that. But I'm sticking with it. 97%. That is a Brachiosaurus, and it will be coming to ARK 2 when it does release. And meant to be 2022, but I really don't think it is. So on our very small roundup so far, we know that we have got Pteranodons, one that I have actually missed out at the start of the trailer because it's more, I'm sort of talking more about dinos in this video, but another creature that's right at the start of the trailer, which I don't have on the screen, but I can put the trailer at the end so you can see, is the Chameleon. So there was a Chameleon right at the beginning of the ARK 2 trailer. So this is pretty much something that you should be expecting in the game. I don't know what other abilities it's going to have. Obviously, the standard cloaking in with the rest of the environment, but that so far seems to be everything that we know that is coming. Obviously, NPCs. We know that there's those sort of like humans, other sort of NPCs that are going to be around, like other tribes that we're going to have to fight. I don't know really much about them at the moment, but obviously we're focusing mainly on just the creature side of things. But if we did a little bit of a roundup, obviously we've got the big Rex. We've got some cool looking plants in the background of this photo too. We have got the Pteranodons. We have got a potential return for a lot of dinos in ARK 1 as shown in this page. We have the Brachiosaurus, and then obviously the Chameleon and the NPCs that are seen in the trailer. Let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see come to ARK 2. What dinos would you like to return to ARK 2? And what new ones do you think that have never made it to ARK 1 would really be cool in ARK 2? I personally think the Acrocanthosaurus would be a great addition to ARK 2. I'd love to see more scary and dangerous carnivores. We know the Carcharodontosaurus is coming to ARK 1, so would it make a return in ARK 2 as well, as it's such a brand new creature? Thank you for watching, guys. If you're excited for ARK 2 as well, smash that like button, subscribe so you never miss an ARK upload, and I'll see you in my next video.
It's time to go. Lights out, old friend.